I guess we know now what it takes for ski news to make the front pages of the New York Times. 4 backcountry skiers dying in an avalanche at Stevens Pass Resort in Washington State is news. 17 similar deaths already this season make it a newsworthy trend. And the fact that one of these skiers was a leader in the free ski world makes it a big story. Jim Jack, former president of the International Free Skiers Association, and until his unfortunate accident, the head judge of the Free Ski World Tour, was a visionary. He guided the sport to international acceptance. The IFA says that his passing has left an enormous scar on the industry. That's very true. And this devastating death coming just a few weeks after the death of freestyle champion Sarah Burke, and a sport that has lost many prominent athletes to fatal accidents in the past, begs the question, is the sport safe? Press releases and statements by the people who were there all say the backcountry skiers were properly prepared. Elise Saugstad, the pro skier who survived the avalanche, said on her website that all the people in the party were properly equipped and experienced backcountry travelers. Well, part of preparation is having good information and heeding it. 30 inches of recent snowfall elevated the risk factor at Stevens Pass to high danger. It's not surprising that hardcore backcountry skiers would jump at the opportunity to challenge the mountains in a season with little snowfall. But were they really properly prepared for all the conditions? One was, Saugstad survived because she had an avalanche airbag backpack. The others weren't, and they paid tragically for it. If the conditions call for it and the equipment is available, leaders in the field have to set the example and use it. It might not make the front page of the Times, but if 5 skiers survived an avalanche using an airbag backpack, it would be big news for free skiers. Donations for the family of Jim Jack are being accepted at GoForward.com. Back on the home front, the transfer of Belleayre Mountain Ski Area to Orla hit another hiccup last week when 5 critical lift crew workers called in sick on the same day. No workers, no lifts. It was the beginning of a holiday week and there was a good crowd on the mountain. And while nobody's calling it a job action, Joe Kelly, chairman of the private not-for-profit Coalition to Save Belleayre, said that the employees were making a statement. Kelly said that the Belleayre workers are concerned for their livelihood. In an act of kindness and cooperation, Windham Mountain loaned Belleayre one of their lift inspectors, and in the words of DEC press officer Lisa King, there was a temporary shortage of staff, but the situation was resolved and the lifts were open by 11 a.m. on Saturday. Orla, meanwhile, responded that it's too early in the game to be issuing statements about their plans for hiring people, and noted that 10 inches of snow had just fallen on Whiteface, the Olympic mountain. Now that's the good news we like to hear. That's snow news for this week. Be well.